Alright, hello, and I'm going to show you how to add some content to your eFolio. So here we are on the home page, or over here on the side. You don't need to worry about necessarily this piece right now when you're adding content, because adding content is completely separate from adding things to pages, or adding pages in general. So what we need to do is go over to the left side, and we're going to add some new content. So you're going to click on the new content to add, and you have a variety of different. You might not have this whole thing listed here. I expanded mine, but if you can add many different there's many different templates to use to add content. I tend to use the basic one if I'm just going to add some text. So this content I know is going to be about me, and I'm going to put it on my homepage. So I'm going to click on basic, and then you can either create a to-do that you need to create a to-do, or it will create the an item in your to-do list, or you can click create, and we're just going to click create right away here. So then what we have here is it gives you the template or the sources that it might need for creating new basic content. So here we are. We're going to say this is a response. Oops, as I hold down the caps lock. This was a response to a question that I had to write. So you give it a title, and this title it needs to be something that you know what it is, so that you can add this to the right page. So we have a brief text, which I tend not to use. If we click on the full text, you'll see that as soon as you click in that area, you get the whole word processing stuff. You can change the font, you can change the size, add an equation if you want to, as well as you can also edit the HTML. So what we're going to do is go over to where I have my content, and this is a little piece on intelligence, and I'm going to copy that. So here we go. I have it. I have that intelligence piece in my clipboard right now. So then I'm going to paste it right in there, and you can see that it kept the formatting with the breaks in it and whatnot. So now I have that piece. I can also add related content, meaning if I had some other files that were in my content area, if I had done some uploading and added some pieces in there, I could drag those right into here and make it part of that basic, make it part of this content. So now we click back here. We can also add a reflection piece if you want to. You can also generate feedback. A visitor might have given feedback, but that is something that you will not have to worry about necessarily right now at this point in time. So here we are. You can add some tags if you want to, and you can start associating things by tags, because sometimes you get a lot of content, and so having tags will help situate where things are, and if you want to call things, call many different things up by just one tag, you can do that. It's kind of like a file system. And all right, so I'm not going to add any tags at this point. So I think I'm done with this content right now. So what I'm going to do is hit save, and nothing happened. The content doesn't save directly to the page that you're editing. So what you have to do is you have to close the new content, and then you have to go to my content. It kicks it right in there, and as you can see, I have other content in here already. But if I click on here and you see right here this response to a question, that's the content I just made. So what I'm going to do is take this content and drag it right over here. And now it's part of my page. So it's just a matter of dragging this little square right into where you want it. So if I click preview right now, on my home page I have that content that I just created. It sits right there. All right, and that is how you add content to your eFolio.